Hello and welcome back. My name is Jeb Smith, and in today's video we're going to discuss loan programs, mortgage options for those out there looking to purchase a home, buy a home. If you are a first-time home buyer or someone who hasn't purchased a home in some time and you're wondering which loan program is the best fit for you, then stay tuned because we're going to break down loan options in more detail. We're going to discuss the differences between, say, an FHA loan, a VA loan, a conventional loan, a USDA loan, to help you get a better understanding of your options if you're looking to buy a house. Now, I've done videos where I broke down each one of these loan programs in detail, where I've talked about the loan requirements for FHA, the loan requirements for VA loans, USDA loans, conventional loans, and I'm not going to do that in this video, but I will link to them in the description below if you want more information about a specific loan program. But today's video is more to give you an idea of what your options are for those who are just starting the process, to kind of compare all of these in one video versus having to watch 5, 6 different videos to get all the nuances, all the details of each program. And to start today's video, we're going to talk about VA loans, we're going to talk about USDA loans, because these loan programs allow you to purchase with zero money down. Now, the reason I bring these up is because a lot of people out there are searching how to buy a house with no money down, and we're going to start there, right? So a VA loan is for those that have served in the military. Sometimes the spouses of those that have served, but primarily those who have served in the military. And VA allows you to purchase at 100% financing. It's one of the huge benefits of it. Allows you to purchase with no mortgage insurance, and allows you to, really go down to lower 600 credit scores in a lot of cases. Now, again, I've broken down the requirements in another video in the description below, which I'll link to here if you want to check it out. But that's really the big benefit of VA, 100% financing, no down payment, allows you to have no mortgage insurance and also to have lower credit scores. But the majority of people out there aren't going to qualify for VA because you have to have served in the military and met those requirements. The second loan out there that allows you to purchase with zero money down is a USDA loan. Now, USDA loans also have certain restrictions in order for you to qualify. One is the home has to be classified as a rural area. So depending on where you're located, homes around you may or may not qualify under rural guidelines. And so that is one of the huge sticking points for those looking to do USDA. There are also income restrictions with USDA, which most other loan programs do not have. USDA does have those restrictions. So, while they seem like great loan programs on paper, there are restrictions that you have to qualify. Now, the next is probably the most searched out there and the most popular because, for one, it's associated with first-time home buyers in a lot of cases, and it also has the stigma of being associated with those with lower credit scores. And we're talking about FHA loans, right? FHA loans have are usually associated with first-time home buyers, but also associated with those with lower credit scores. And that's because they allow borrowers with lower credit scores to qualify when purchasing a home, because they go down as low as a 500 credit score, in some cases with 10% down, and a 580 credit score with 3.5% down. But understand, any of the loan programs that we're talking about today aren't just for first-time home buyers. You could have used one of these loans in the past and use it again. You could be a person that's purchased many properties over time and still use one of these loan programs. You just have to meet the requirements of these loan programs in order to qualify. So they're not just for first-time home buyers. They're not just for people with lower credit scores. You can have high credit scores and have a larger down payment than 3.5% and still use an FHA loan. So just keep that in mind. But FHA loans are good for those that have lower credit scores and minimal down payments because it allows you to purchase a home and qualify, whereas conventional loans, which we'll talk about in a minute, require higher credit scores and higher down payments. But FHA loans seem to be the favorite amongst those that have, a smaller down payment and lower credit scores in some cases. But keep in mind, in several cases where I've compared FHA loans to conventional loans, when you're putting a minimal down payment, FHA actually ends up with a lower monthly payment than that of a conventional loan. And I'll link to a video here if you want to check that out, where you can kind of see the comparison between the two. And another thing that comes up with FHA loans a lot is the PMI, right? PMI is on the loan for the life of the loan when you're putting just 3.5% down, that minimal down payment. So, you know, that is something to also keep in mind, but we're not going to discuss that in this video. This is more of a comparison tool to give you an idea of the breakdown between each loan program to help you better understand them. And the last loan program we're going to discuss today is conventional loans. Now, conventional loans are, you know, those that are backed by Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and typically associated with larger down payments, in some cases higher credit scores, but neither of those are always true. Conventional loans allow you to purchase with a minimal down payment of 3%. But most people, when they think conventional loans, they think they think along the lines of putting 5, 10, 20% down and using a conventional loan. So conventional loans are generally better loans if you have higher down payments in most cases and good credit scores. Not always true, true most of the time, but when comparing conventional to FHA, if you do have those higher credit scores and the higher down payment, more often than not, that's going to associate to a lower monthly payment. So conventional loans are typically the favorite amongst those out there looking to buy a house if they qualify, but I would tell you they don't always work out to have the best monthly payment, and that's why it's important, if you're looking to buy a house, that you talk to a mortgage professional and let them run the numbers, let them compare, say, an FHA loan to a conventional loan. Let them compare a USDA loan to an FHA loan in some cases, right? Have them compare the two, break them down so that you can see exactly, the payment, right? The payment that's associated with that particular program, because in my experience, most people live in the payment, not the price. And so, they will go with the one that has the lower monthly payment. And in some cases, one works out better than the other, and it's always good to get that comparison. Now, if you're new to the process and you're just starting out and you don't know where to start, where to find that mortgage lender, reach out to me directly. I will definitely put you in touch with somebody that can guide you through that process, someone that will take great care of you and help answer those questions for you. Now, keep in mind, as a real estate broker, there's no referral fees paid to me from anything where I refer you out on the mortgage side. So I'm not getting anything out of it other than knowing that you're in good hands. But if you're somebody looking to start that process, that is definitely where you should start, because knowing how much you qualify for is key in actually, and getting pre-approved is key in actually starting that home buying process. So hopefully this video helps you understand the differences in the different types of loan programs out there. It gives you a little bit more clarity. But if you do have questions, do me a favor, comment below, reach out to me directly. I'm happy to help. But for now, I appreciate your time. I appreciate the support. Have a great day. Bye-bye.